What's up, guys? Rob Shucraft here with Storm Fitness, and today I'm going to talk to you about my Titan Fitness Yukon bar, or the way it's on the way it's labeled on the invoice or the receipt is the Bison Bar HD, or the Bison Bar 2000. So Titan Fitness, they have something called a Bison Bar, and the Bison Bar has a 500-pound weight limit on it. From what I understand, the reviews I've read and heard before, it's really just not a very good bar. So it sounds like Titan went back to ground zero and kind of redid this sucker. The 2000 signifies that it is apparently able to hold up to 2,000 pounds, though I haven't had to put it to that test yet. My squat's not quite there. But anyways, it does definitely, again, I'm just never gonna test this thing for 2,000 pounds. I'll just tell you that right now, so don't look for that video. But it does have 17.5 inch, this is kind of a funny angle, huh? It has 17.5 inch sleeves on it, which, just some very quick math, would hold 2,000 pounds worth of 45 pound standard plates, Olympic plates. Pretty good action here on the sleeves. What else? I want to show you as much as I can, aesthetically, cosmetically, whatever you want to put it. Well, I got it up here next to the camera. Black oxide finish on the bar itself. Gets scratched up a little bit. I'm going to tell you, we're going to get into some stuff here in a second. Some business, if you will. So it does scratch up just a little bit. You can already see, maybe not. So this is my second one, okay? Might be getting this confused with my first one. I'll tell you that story in a moment. But it does get a little dinged up. Of course, it's a freaking, it's a barbell, so that's to be expected. I did notice on my last one, 45-pound plate kind of fell. Well, I'll get to that. Fell off, tipped, and left a nick in this steel sleeve, which kind of leads me to believe maybe it's just a little bit softer than like the normal. It's very smooth, so those of you guys who don't like that zip when you take the weight off, or those who do, you don't have that. So just know that. You have knurl all the way through, right in the center. You have knurl on the sides, with the ring. So knurl in 5 different sections. The finish, it kind of feels, I kind of like it. It definitely feels solid. I mean, this bar feels very solid. It's 50 pounds, by the way. 96 inches long, which is significantly longer. I think it's almost about 10 inches, maybe 9 inches longer than a standard barbell. So bear that in mind when you're storing it, or with the power rack you're using, which again, I will get to, I promise. It almost feels like it has like a painted on kind of feel. A little different from like my power bar, which has like the zinc oxide finish. It's a little grippier. The grip is solid. It's good. I'm not complaining. It just feels, it's kind of slick almost. It's not, it feels glossy. It feels as glossy as it looks, I'll just say that. Which isn't that big of a deal, when you're doing squats, you don't have to have that incredible, it's not slick, it's just, I don't know, just come in my gym and touch it real quick, okay? I don't know what to tell you. It's just a little different. It feels as slick as it looks, if I haven't said that already. Alright, so, the reason I bought this thing in the first place is because I wanted to do, I got a decent camera angle here, whatever. I wanted to be able to do have the barbell lower on my back without screwing up my shoulders when I'm doing squats. And it's great for that. You gotta kind of watch your hands there. You don't want to pinch them too bad on the power rack. Anyways, another thing you'll notice, if you ever had one of these barbells before, when I say one of these barbells, I mean kind of like a buffalo bar type barbell, a bow bar, or a cambered squat bar. 6 inch curve, by the way, I can't remember if I said that, which is quite a bit more than a lot of other ones, for better or for worse. In this case, I like it. Usually they they sit like that. This one does not. Like it's kind of like a feature that they brag about, Titan Fitness does, that it won't sit upside down. I kind of wish it did, and I'm going to tell you why. So, like I said, this is my second one. I just sent the other one back, and let me just say something. I do want to brag on Titan Fitness's customer service. First of all, from the get-go, the reason I got this from Titan, the reason I didn't get like a Kabuki or an Iron Mind model or whatever. I was looking at Vulcans for a minute. The reason I got this one, which was okay. Well, I did a gnarly handles review. Those like landmine attachments. I did a review. Somebody from Titan hit me up and said, "Hey, can we use your clips from your video on our social media? If yes, we'll give you a very significant amount of store credit." So I'm like, "Of course, please go right ahead. Are you going to promote my video and pay me for it? Yes, please go right ahead. I don't mind." So I wanted to spend it. I wanted to buy one of these. So I ended up getting this thing. I'll just say I just ended up getting this thing for beans, and it was a no-brainer. I had to get it, and it was like I think it was like $185 when I got it, a little over a month ago. Now they're like $205, somewhere in that range. Anywho, I got this sucker, and right off the bat, I could tell that the knurl in the middle was off, or at least it looked off. I had like 50 people come in and look at it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's totally crooked." But I think what was actually going on was that the curve of the bow was different on one side. I think the knurl, I actually been measuring, the knurl was very close to center, but the bow was like an optical illusion. And it was crooked, and it was sitting real funny, and just tipping over like crazy in the rack. And I sent it back to them. So I put in a ticket. Within 5 minutes, they said, "Go ahead and send it back, we'll do an exchange." I said, "Do I need to pay for shipping?" They're like, "No, we'll send FedEx to your house, we'll pick it up." Within 3 days, basically the FedEx guy came, dropped off the new bar, he took my old one. It was awesome. Like, they were great. I really could, if the bar was, other than the bar being, shoddy when it came in, I couldn't have asked for a better experience customer service-wise. So, just wanted to say, that's a vote up for Titan. I've heard some bad stories about their customer service. Definitely was not my experience. I was very pleasantly surprised. So thank you, Jan. I think was her name. Thank you, Jan. Appreciate that. Okay, anywho, let's talk about something I don't like about this. So it's the things I do like. It's solid, great finish, looks pretty slick. Holds 2,000 pounds apparently. I don't mean to sound so sarcastic. It probably does. Who's putting 2,000 pounds on it? But that's a significant. I think they were probably just like, okay, bicep bar only holds 500 pounds. We're getting lots of crap for that. Okay, hey guys, stay out here. I'm making a video. I love you. I'll let you know when you come back in. Okay? I don't care. Sorry about that, guy. I don't know where I was. My kids came in and they said they were scared about something. They'll figure it out. All right. So let me show you here. Let me show you the flaw with this thing. At least the flaw with an R4 power rack. I'm going to load this thing up with a 45-pound plate. I don't know if you saw that. That kind of sucks. This thing slides. What this thing doesn't have that a lot of other bull bars have, camber bars, buffalo bars, whatever, is a little lip that comes out and sits up better in the rack. Now I think if I had like a monster, like a 3x3 type J cup, I don't think I'd have any problem whatsoever. I also think that if this thing sat like that, I don't think I'd have a problem. But it doesn't tend to unless you get it just right. And now I do have a workaround, so it's not that big of a deal as long as I remember to do that. If I don't, and I got like a little kid standing right here, that's going to be bad. So I don't know if other people, no one has complained about this, so I don't know if it's just me. That's why I thought it was the other bar, but this bar, this knurl looks right, but it does that. It slides off. It's so slick, such a slick surface. Slides off, And you know, I've tried putting these J-cups in a million different configurations. It's the same thing every time. So what I end up doing, just to be safe, if you want to call this safe, is I'll put this on, and then I'll slide it all the way over, like that. And then when I put the other weight on, it's cool. Now, I've done that method, and I've stacked up to 405 on it. It hasn't had any problem. So that's my downside with it. That's my problem with it. Maybe that's just something, I don't know, it's my first Buffalo bar. Maybe it's just something everybody knows happens and no one complains about it, but I don't think that's the case. I've heard about them flipping all the time, but you know, I've already mentioned 5 times that doesn't happen. So that's kind of my biggest beef with it. I'm going to keep it. I do like the way it feels. My clients love it. I've used it for bench press as well. Nothing crazy heavy, but I just want to kind of try it out. Works pretty well. I mean, you know, you get the wobble in it, but that's sort of, they all do that when you're benching with them. It feels pretty good though. Trying to think of anything else. Yeah, standard collars work fine on it. You don't have to give me special collars. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions about it. Let me know if I missed anything. I'm Rob Shoecraft with 3 Storm Fitness. Subscribe to this channel if you like product reviews and fitnessy things and whatnot. Have a great day. Thanks, guys.